Lab 4.1 has a lot more shredding examples in it, so we need to go get an XML file ready for you to shred. So let's go File, Open File, point to the Joe's to Pros folder, find the Resources folder, and find Lab 4.1 Starter. Just what row pattern should you set when the data you want is at many different levels? This has the document you want to start shredding. Your row pattern only lets you pick one level, but with column patterns you can pick a level for each column. Well, as you can see, we've declared the handle and the document, so let's go ahead and get our handle as we pass the document to the Prepare XML stored procedure. Go Execute SP XML Prepare Document, ask for the handle back out, and give it a doc. Okay? Now let's see what handle we get. We haven't run this yet, and we're probably going to get handle number 1. There it is, handle number 1. Now I could run it again just to show you it generates another handle. We're going to go ahead and use number 1 in this example, even though we have 2 ready for us. So let's declare an int. Now what this is going to do is this is going to be set to 1, and we're going to go ahead and pull the data from it using a select star from OPENXML. And we're going to specify the level order detail for our row pattern. Just like this. Okay, let's run it. Okay, we get all the data and metadata laid out, probably a little more aggressively than we're interested in. So let's go ahead and specify the following 3 columns. We want to get order date, product ID, and quantity. Now, product ID and quantity is going to be really easy because that's the row pattern level that we're using. This one needs to go up a level. Still kind of easy. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's say with order date, which is a date time, and we will specify that that goes up a level. And now we'll do product ID, which is an int, and we'll specify that attribute is at the same level as the row pattern. Now the next one is quantity, and we'll alias that as QTY, and we'll pull it from the quantity attribute. Okay, let's run this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, what do we do if we want data from all levels? In other words, we want every one of these. We want customer ID, we want customer type, we want invoice, and we want order date. Well, we jumped up 1 level to grab this one. We're also going to have to jump up 1 level to grab this, and we're going to have to jump up 2 levels to grab these items. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's space everything out so each field is on its own line. Otherwise, it would go pretty far to the right. Let's go up 1 level to grab the invoice ID, but let's call it order ID. And now we'll get customer ID, which will be right here. So this will be a 2-level jump, and that's an int. And we'll go up 2 levels and look for the attribute called @customer_ID. Now, what's the one that's left? Okay, well now we have customer type. That is also an attribute, and it's a 2-level jump. So we'll say type, varchar max, and we'll jump up 2 levels and look for the attribute customer type. Got to remember the commas after each field. And let's shred it. There we go. We got all of the values from all of the levels. Time for Lab 4.1, Skill Check 1. Open the Resources file, Lab 4.1 sk1.sql, and shred it as follows. Skill Check 2. Open the resource file, Lab 4.1 sk2.sql, and shred it so you get all values from all levels as fields in your result set.